Oh, Thanksgiving is come and gone. I ate myself sick and we're back at it. Today we're going to try and get some of this gable wall sheathed up. This kind of faces east and the storm we're supposed to get in a couple days is going to have northeasterly winds, so I figured it makes sense to start on this one, try and keep the snow from blowing into it. Yeah, so we'll get going. I'm not feeling the hottest today. One of the joys of getting together with family over the holidays is that you get to share all their diseases too. Someone found it within their heart to share something with me. But cold air, a little bit of hard work does wonders. So we'll get started. This nail gun has given me all kinds of trouble with these ring shank nails. I don't know if you can see it in there. There's a nail stuck part of the way out, jammed up. So yeah, I had to go see if I can fix that. There's your culprit. Looks like it's grabbing it, and I don't know. There's something off. It's not lined up right. You can see it right in here. See how it changes angle right here? I don't know what's going on in this gun. If it's just a bad run of nails, these are a different type of nails. These are Metabo, and previous I was getting, I forget what they were, but they ran a lot better. It just, I don't know. We'll see what we can do. See if we can finish it up with these nails. Well, we're at a pretty good place here. We've got pretty much everything sheathed in. You can see behind me there's a little bit of opening back there. I got about a 20-inch piece of sheathing I got to put up. I did hustle to do it for a couple of reasons. One, I ran out of sheathing. I got to go get a couple more sheets. But two, it does give me some daylight in here to keep working, which, you know, they keep telling us we're going to get big storms and then they just never kind of materialize. So I'll keep going. I'll take it. That's fine with me. But there's some things that we got to do now. We'll show you what those are. Up above, way back when I mentioned the collar ties we got to put across. I don't know if I'm going to do every single rafter, every other maybe, but I got to do those. Obviously now you can see I have no flooring up on my loft because I was just using the sheathing that's now on the walls as my flooring up there. So once it got time to sheathe the walls, that came down. So up there is going to be the same thing we did on the floor, tongue and groove. I got a pile of it still outside that's buried under snow and tarps right now and ice. Hopefully I'll be able to get at it. The other thing I was thinking, because this, I'm sorry about the darkness in here, it takes the camera a second. Because this is so much window space, window, there's not a whole lot of, I'm worried about racking. I'm worried about the building racking. So, you know, going this way, I put up some 45s on the beams. I've got a little bit more in the way of solid sheathing all the way across the back, so I'm not as concerned about that. But on the sides, where it's a lot of open space, I think what I'm going to end up doing is wherever I've got some space, like in here, I'm going to take some blocking and just kind of do, you know, something like, well, that's not the right cut, but something like that all the way up and down. Just to offer a little bit more support wherever I can in the corners here. Any kind of joist hole, or not joist, but stud hole that I have on the walls, filled in with some 45s, and that's really about all I can do to hope it doesn't rack. I'm not sure, you know, I guess in the long run I could also put 45s from my beams up here to floor joists back out to the wall, frame in some solid blocking. That would add a little bit, but you know, it's kind of, everything's got a trade-off. You want this amount of window space, you're going to have some structural issues with that. I don't think it's really going to be a problem, but I'm just, you know, while I've got exposed framing, now is the time to try and put something in there and take care of it. So that is where I'm at right now. I got some cleanup to do in here, and then just kind of some figuring. I got to figure out how high I'm going to put the collar ties up there and snap some lines across. Honestly, before I do that, I'll probably work on the floors up above so I have a platform to work on. And aside from that, it's just going to be picking at it over the winter here for as long as I can get in.